If we could film it if we can. So yeah. So we'll do that. So are you two? You can keep going. I can't go that far. Okay, there was something a little funny about that one.
Two.
Yeah, I think it was.
I remember when I forgot if it was the F scale, but one of them goes when it's all twos, and then when we come back down, it's threes. I forgot which one that was.
Well, why don't we try it up and down again, just one octave, and we'll do it together so that we can get the right notes in this time. Now you want to try two octaves up again, and then back down. It's the one on A. Remember that one has to be back. Yeah, there you go. Because it's B flat, so it has to be stretched back. So just remember that. Do you want to try another scale?
Sure.
Let's try C. How about we do it this time?
I think this one, and then this one.
Yeah.
And that one.
Okay, those were some of the ones that I noticed too. So why don't we just take it a little slower, and then you can just work them out, and then we can slowly bring them up faster. So why don't we try that? Maybe da 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 da, like that fast, maybe. Okay, try that.
I'm starting with the beginning.
Okay, that's fine. What do you think is messing you up there?
Going slow.
Going slower? Well, that's the other thing, is when you go slower, you have to think of other things, like, are you using enough bow? Are you moving your bow slower so that you can actually get in all the notes that you need to play? Because when you're playing it fast, you're just going back and forth and back and forth. So just make sure that you're giving yourself enough, you're using your bow slow enough so that you can play them. And just really think about where you have to shift and what notes you have to play, just so that you can get it in tune better, and so that you can get those shifts in right. So let's keep trying it slower, but just maybe a little slower so that you can really think about what notes you're playing. Okay, now you want to try that one at your regular speed?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try the. Can you just try the shift maybe? Because I think that's what maybe. What are the two notes that you're shifting on?
You go from A to G.
Okay, so try just from the A. Just play the A and then the G. Try playing it so that when you play it, you don't have to shift back into tune. So play it slow enough so that when you shift, you're playing it right the first time. You can even look at the fingerboard if you need to. Because right now we're just practicing. Alright, now try the whole thing again.
Fast or slow?
What do you think you should try? Yeah, why don't we try it once slow, and if you get it right the first time, then we can go too fast. Yeah, that's let's try with the regular tempo now. Yeah, that one sounds fine. Okay, next one.
It's the same.
Yeah.
That's it, I think.
Okay. There's no other ones that are you may want to. Are they all pretty much the same? Does it repeat? It repeats itself a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. What else do you feel like you need to work on in this piece?
The presto part at the end.
The presto? Okay, let's look at that. What do you think's tripping you up there?
I don't know. Going fast and trying to shift at the same time.
Okay, so why don't we just practice the shift slowly? Okay, why don't we just try just playing it shifts every time on the first note, right? So why don't you try just playing the first note shifts so that you can anchor yourself so you know which note. This time it seemed like a couple of things were tripping you up. Do you know what it was?
I don't know, like a lot of things.
And then the other thing I was noticing is when you play like your quarter note, the da-dum, 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 those quarter note passages, remember not to slow down or get faster because they're easier. Remember to always keep the same tempo. Because tendency is when you get something easy, you want to go real fast. So just remember to keep the same tempo. And I think a lot of them were like those really high shifts that you have, especially like on the last page where you have something down here and then you have like a really high shift and you have to play the eighth note passages down.
Oh yeah, the one that goes like.
Mm-hmm. So how do you feel about it? How do you think your masterclass is going to go?
I've only been to one masterclass, and I forgot it because it was a really long time.
I've never actually done a masterclass, but I've heard that it's a good time, and you just go and you play, and they give you. It's kind of like a lesson.
Yeah.
Only with a different person. So I think you have a good hold on the piece, and I think you'll do well. Actually, we're done.
See you next week.
Yeah.
How many classes do you have?